So have you ever visited a website, especially on your phone, and let's say it's a local restaurant or a business that you want to get to, and you click the Get Directions button, right? Now, most of the time what happens, annoyingly, is that it will open up a browser window to Google Maps where you can get the directions. But that is not what we want, right? I want to be able to get directions natively in the Apple's Map app so that I can get directions natively in my phone, right? So the direction stack does exactly that. It checks for what device your user is using. And then what it does is it dynamically opens up an Apple Maps URL or a Google Maps URL, depending on the architecture or the machine that they're on. So if you're on a Mac or you're on an iPhone or an iPad, it will open up that inside the Apple Maps app. Then if you're on a Windows machine or an Android device, it will open up Google Maps. So it is a smart stack that allows you to easily transform any link or any button into exactly what your end users want. So let's jump in and get a quick tour of the direction stack. So when you add the direction stack to the page, you'll notice it has an open drop zone area, which allows you to drag any button or any link that you want within the stack, right? And it magically finds it and creates the link or modifies the link to be exactly what we expect it to be. The settings are super easy, right? Essentially, you can either choose an address or GPS coordinates, longitude and latitude, so that you can just quickly have directions to that particular area. This is 100% total CMS friendly. So if you're using total CMS, you can go ahead and insert all your macros in here for the various settings. And since we are on an Apple device here, if you want to preview and make sure that the Google directions are working, you can click on this Test Google button, and that will force the direction stack to use Google within RapidWeaver Preview. If we look at the implementations here I have a direction stack, and all I did is added a button stack to it, okay? And it doesn't matter what, you can set the link to the button to be whatever you want. On page load, the direction stack will figure out what device your user is on, dynamically create the directions URL for the address that you've configured, and then insert that into your button. And it does the same thing for links. So like here is a simple markdown stack. And what it does here is if we look at this, it has a link for get directions. The URL is just empty. And what the direction stack will do is it will find the link, and then it will dynamically inject that directions URL based on your user's device. Have it. That's the direction stack. Super simple to use, super easy to use, super flexible. You can use any button, any link you want. So yeah, it will definitely work in your designs. So if you're building a website, maybe for a restaurant or a local business, and they need to have directions, even maybe just a link down in the footer or something like that, this is a great stack to have. It makes it much more user-friendly for your website visitors or your customers' website visitors, so they can easily get directions in the app that they prefer to your business. So take care. Hope you enjoy the stack, and we'll see you soon. Bye.